Guys, I am so excited about our project today. We are going to be working on a stop motion animation. I already have one created that we can look at, so let's take a look at the example. That is our project, and I want to show you how I made that. So I'm going to walk you through from the very beginning. You're going to watch this video all the way through, then you can go back and look at different sections. You can do it just like mine, or you can have your own different theme. The first thing I'm going to do is create a new video. Click Video, Landscape. This could be done from any size. If you're doing it with me in my classroom, we're going to use a video that is landscape. This is our canvas, and this is our menu here on the left. I'm going to scroll down. I look for background. Just search for blue background. Type that in, scroll down, and find something that I might like. There we go. I can see that my video right now is only 5 seconds long. I'm going to move this a little longer and bring it out to about 15 seconds. Bringing that out. That's one of the ways we could have done it. This is our whole video, and we're going to add elements into our video. As you saw before, I had a snowman. Click on the left-hand side and look for elements. Type in snowman outline. Click See All, and then scroll down. This is the one that I chose. I'm going to put that in here, and like we would in any other platform, I can use corners, these handles, and resize it, and then I move it around. I can see that it's aligned in the middle of my screen. Now that we have the snowman outline, we want to adjust the timing of the element. This is our timeline on the bottom. I need to move my snowman over here to where it comes in after our video starts. It's going to start with the blue screen, and then I want my snowman to pop in afterwards. I want my snowman to last the entire scene. If I pressed play, it would come in a little bit after it started, but then it would end. I want to move that down till it goes all the way to the end and it matches my scene. Now I need to add my next element. I'm going to look for eyes, and I'll find eyes. For my snowman, you can use whatever eyes you want. I'm going to choose these. Again, I'm going to resize and then move them over. They're a little small. Move them over. You can see on our timeline, I want to move it where it's just after the snowman shows up. And then I'm going to stretch it out to be at the very end as well. Next, I'm going to add a mouth. And I'll find a different mouth that I might like for my snowman. I'll drag that over. And you can see, again, it's on my timeline, but I'm going to bring it over to where it comes right after my eyes, and I'm going to stretch it out. Next, I'm going to need a carrot nose. I'll look here to see if I can find a carrot nose. I think that's the one I used. I'll put it where it belongs. And then I'm going to adjust the timing. Next, I added my buttons. And we can find whatever kind of button we want. I can also see up here as I'm moving this down, you can see this red up here. If we clicked that, we could choose whatever color we wanted for our button. I'm going to keep it at red. Put my button right there and adjust that timing. And I'm going to duplicate it. I can right click and press duplicate. Move it down, right click and duplicate, move it down. I also just use my shortcut Control D. Once I'm on here, I'm going to click on this and I can see my timing. My second button, I need to change the timing for that. and then change the timing for my third button. Now we can add a scarf. I'll find a scarf that I like. I think I did this one. There we go. Change the size. Let me adjust just a little bit, and then I'll bring my timing for my scarf. Then I'm going to search for top hat and bring a hat in here, adjust the size, and adjust the timing. Then we're going to have snow. When I type snow, I'm going to click this. These are images of snow, but I really want to have where it's moving. I'm going to search for snow sticker. When I look up snow sticker, I might have better options like this here. Then I can resize this. I'm placing this in the corner, and then I'm going to use my handles, put it over the whole screen. There we go. Again, I'm going to adjust the timing of my snow because that's what stop motion animation is. We're adding one element at a time, or we're changing one thing about it at a time. Next, I want to add text. I'm going to click this T for text. Here is my text box right here, and it says your paragraph text. I can change the size by clicking this plus sign or clicking here. I can change the size easily. I can even resize it. I'm going to make that aligned on the left and change my font. I'm going to click here for that font and scroll down and find the different fonts that you might like. Let it move that a little bit bigger and change the color by clicking the text color. I can change that to a red. Let me highlight it and then change it to a red. There we go. I can click effects and do this outline and change the outline to white. I'm also going to animate this. So I'm going to click animate, and I will use this burst. I'm going to click that. Now I have let it, and I'm going to put snow in the next one. Click on the box, right click and duplicate. Bring it down and type snow. Maybe bring it down a little bit smaller. This was 127, so I'll make this 127. I also need to adjust the timing of my elements. Let me move this and snow. And move it over. We are almost done. The last thing I want to do is add some audio. Go all the way down to the left and click audio. And I could also do that by clicking add audio down at the bottom. Whichever one is easier for you to do, click that. And I'm going to look for Joyful Snowman. That's what I used before. Type in whatever type of music you want. And then I can bring this down. Let's look at this one. I'm going to bring it down. There you go. I clicked it there. I need to stretch it out where it matches the entire timeline. There we go. One more thing that we can do is we can also click Beat Sync and press Sync Now, and that will make sure that our animations are all in line with our music. Now I'm going to go to the top and press Share. I'm going to get my public view link. Right now it says only you can access. We're going to press Create Public View Link and then copy. Put this right at the top and paste inside, Control V, and we can watch our finished project. It's as simple as that. If you're in my class, I'm going to make another video for how we can share this with each other on Padlet. I cannot wait to see your creations. You don't have to use this theme. Play around with Canva and create your own stop motion animation, and I'll catch you next time.